Anytime I looked at the odometer or looked somewhere, I would veer off the road a little. Now, I don't have to worry about that.
There's a moment every adult child quietly dreads. The moment you realize your parents probably should not be behind the wheel anymore. Reflexes are slower, night vision fades. Long drives leave them exhausted for days. But what if I told you there's seniors in their 80s and even 90s right now who are driving more confidently and farther than ever before? All thanks to one specific thing: the right electric car. There is an 84-year-old couple I came across who just completed an 800-mile road trip and barely touched the steering wheel the entire time. So today on Nick's Car Review, I am breaking down the 10 best electric cars for seniors right now in America. Cars that give people their independence back. Let's get into it. Kicking off the list at number 10 is one of the most senior-friendly EVs you can buy on a budget: the Chevrolet Bolt EUV. The Bolt has earned a strong reputation among older drivers. For one big reason: it is genuinely simple to live with. There is nothing intimidating about it. The controls make sense, the buttons are where you expect them, and the size is just right. The Bolt EUV is the slightly larger version of the standard Bolt hatchback, and that extra space matters more than you might think for seniors. The rear doors open wider, making it easier to load grandkids, groceries, or even mobility aids without bending awkwardly. The seating position is a bit higher than a typical sedan, which makes getting in and out significantly easier on the knees and back. And visibility out of the windshield and side windows is excellent, something that becomes more important as eyesight changes with age. Range comes in at around 247 miles, which is plenty for daily driving and weekend trips. The Bolt EUV charges through a CCS port and uses LFP battery technology in the newest version, which means it can handle being charged to 100% every day without long-term battery damage. That kind of simplicity is exactly what seniors want. The Bolt EUV also offers Super Cruise on higher trims, which is GM's hands-free highway driving system. Once you are on a mapped highway, you can take your hands off the wheel and let the car do the work. For senior drivers who feel fatigued on long stretches, that feature genuinely changes the road trip experience. And the starting price is one of the most affordable on this entire list. The Bolt EUV is proof that a senior-friendly EV does not have to cost a fortune. Number 9 is the compact luxury EV that feels custom-built for the driver who wants something premium without all the size or complication: the Volvo EX30. This is Volvo's smallest electric SUV, and it makes a strong case for seniors who live in cities, condos, or anywhere parking is tight, and easier maneuvering matters more than maximum cargo space. The EX30 has a higher seating position than a traditional sedan, which seniors consistently mention as one of the most important features when shopping for a new car. Getting in and out is easier on the joints. Visibility out the windows is genuinely good for a compact vehicle. And the compact footprint makes parking lots and tight streets significantly less stressful to navigate. What truly sets the EX30 apart is the safety story. Volvo continues to lead the industry in standard safety features and crash protection. The brand's entire reputation has been built around keeping people safe for decades. The EX30 comes loaded with advanced driver assistance technology, including automatic emergency braking, lane keeping assistance, blind spot monitoring, and Volvo's proprietary safety systems, all standard. For senior drivers, that kind of built-in protection is hard to put a price on. Range comes in around 250 miles, which works well for daily driving, doctor visits, and grocery runs. The interior is Scandinavian minimalist, clean, comfortable, and not overwhelming. The infotainment system has been a point of criticism for being too touchscreen heavy, which is worth knowing before you commit. But for the right buyer who wants a smaller, safer, more elegant, compact luxury EV, the EX30 is a fantastic senior-friendly choice. Number 8 is one of the most senior-friendly EVs ever made, the Nissan Leaf. And I am specifically talking about the brand new 2026 Leaf, which is a completely redesigned vehicle that addressed almost everything that earned the older Leaf its mixed reputation. The new Leaf has been transformed into a compact crossover body style with a higher seating position, modern technology, and genuinely impressive range for the price. The 2026 Leaf S Plus starts at right around $29,990, making it one of the most affordable EVs on this entire list. And for that price, you get up to 303 miles of EPA range, which is more than enough for daily driving, doctor visits, grocery runs, and even longer trips to visit family. The new crossover body style means a more upright driving position that is easier on the back and knees when getting in and out, a major win for senior drivers. The driver assistance side is where the Leaf shines for older buyers. Nissan's ProPilot Assist system includes adaptive cruise control and lane centering that work together to reduce driver fatigue on highways. It is a hands-on system, but it takes a real load off the driver and makes longer trips significantly less tiring. The Leaf also comes standard with Nissan's Safety Shield 360 suite, including automatic emergency braking, blind spot warning, and rear cross traffic alert. The cabin is quiet, the controls are simple and intuitive, and the new dual-port charging setup means owners can plug into either Tesla superchargers or standard public chargers. For a senior buyer who wants something simple, affordable, modern, and easy to live with, the new Leaf is hard to beat. Number 7 is the family electric SUV that has quietly become one of the most senior-friendly EVs on the market, the Volkswagen ID.4. After some rough early launch years, Volkswagen has worked through most of the software issues that plagued the first ID.4 models, and the current version is a comfortable, dependable, and well-rounded EV that works particularly well for older drivers. What makes the ID.4 such a strong senior pick is the overall comfort and ease of use. The interior is spacious, adults fit comfortably in both rows without feeling cramped. The seating position is upright and crossover height, making entry and exit much easier than a low sedan. The ride is composed and refined with that distinctly European tuning that Volkswagen has perfected over decades. It is a quiet, calm cabin that does not overwhelm with technology, even though the technology is there if you need it. Range comes in at up to 291 miles on the rear-wheel drive version, with around 255 miles on the all-wheel drive variant. The newer ID.4 models come with NACS adapter access to the Tesla supercharger network, opening up the entire country for road trips. On the driver assistance side, VW's Travel Assist combines adaptive cruise control with lane centering and has been improved through over-the-air software updates. It is a hands-on system, but it works smoothly and reliably to take the stress out of highway driving. Add in Volkswagen's reputation for solid build quality, and the ID.4 makes a very strong case as a comfortable, reliable family EV that senior drivers can settle into for years of easy ownership. Number 6 is one of the most underrated senior-friendly EVs on the market right now, the Ford Mustang Mach-E. Now, I know the name sounds aggressive, but do not let the Mustang badge fool you. The Mach-E is actually a comfortable, practical, easy to live with electric SUV, with one of the best driver assistance systems available outside of Tesla. The Mach-E offers Blue Cruise, Ford's hands-free highway driving system. Once you are on a mapped highway, Blue Cruise lets you take your hands completely off the wheel while the car handles steering, acceleration, and braking. That is a genuine quality of life upgrade for senior drivers, particularly on long interstate trips where fatigue is one of the top contributing factors to crashes among drivers over 75. Blue Cruise has been refined through multiple updates and is widely considered one of the best hands-free systems on the market, alongside Tesla, FSD, and GM Super Cruise. Beyond the driver assistance, the Mach-E gets a lot of senior-friendly basics right. The crossover body style means an easier seating position for getting in and out. The interior is spacious and comfortable. The infotainment system is large and clear, with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto standard. Range comes in up to 320 miles on the extended range version. And Ford has been heavily incentivizing the Mach-E lately, making the effective price significantly more accessible than the sticker number suggests. For a senior who wants a familiar American brand with strong hands-free highway capability, the Mach-E delivers in a real way. Number 5 is the EV that consistently shows up at the top of senior-friendly buying guides, the Hyundai Ioniq 5. And it absolutely earns that recognition. This is one of those rare vehicles that gets everything right for older drivers: comfortable, easy to operate, loaded with safety features, and genuinely simple to live with day to day. What makes the Ioniq 5 such a strong senior pick starts with the interior. The flat floor design creates a remarkably spacious cabin that feels much larger than the exterior dimensions suggest. The seats are comfortable and supportive, perfect for long drives, without back pain or fatigue. The sliding center console can be moved forward or backward, giving drivers more space when they need it. And the seating position is high enough that getting in and out is easy on the knees. The Ioniq 5 also has one of the most senior-friendly infotainment layouts in any EV. Wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto come standard, so seniors can use a familiar interface from their phone rather than learning a complicated new system. There are still physical buttons for important functions, which makes a real difference compared to vehicles that bury everything in touchscreens. On the driver assistance side, Hyundai's Highway Driving Assist 2 is one of the best hands-on systems available. It combines adaptive cruise control with lane centering and even handles automatic lane changes on the highway. While it is not hands-free like Super Cruise or Blue Cruise, it dramatically reduces driver fatigue and makes long trips far more relaxing. The Ioniq 5 also comes with Hyundai's 10-year, 100,000-mile battery warranty for genuine peace of mind, starting at $35,000. After recent price cuts, this is one of the strongest senior EV values on the market. Number 4 is a luxury electric SUV that brings together comfort, quietness, and one of the very best hands-free driving systems in the industry, the Cadillac Lyriq. This is a car that was practically designed with senior buyers in mind, and the more time you spend with it, the more obvious that becomes. The Lyriq delivers exactly what older buyers want from a luxury vehicle: a genuinely quiet cabin that filters out road noise and engine vibration completely. A smooth, refined ride that floats over imperfections in the road. Comfortable seats that support long drives without aching joints. And a high seating position that makes entry and exit dramatically easier than a low sedan. The interior materials are premium, and the overall experience feels every bit like a proper Cadillac. But the real headliner for senior drivers is Super Cruise. GM's hands-free highway driving system is one of the most polished and reliable in the industry. Once you are on a mapped highway, you can take your hands completely off the wheel and let Super Cruise handle the steering, acceleration, and lane changes. For long road trips, the fatigue reduction is genuinely life-changing. The system uses a driver monitoring camera to make sure you are paying attention to the road, which adds another layer of safety. The Lyriq also offers around 314 miles of range, wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto standard, and a beautiful 33-inch curved display that handles all driver information cleanly. Starting at around $60,000, the Lyriq is genuinely one of the best luxury EVs senior drivers can buy right now, and Super Cruise alone justifies a meaningful portion of that price. Number 3 is a luxury electric SUV that wraps premium comfort and serious driver assistance technology into one of the most capable senior-friendly packages on the market, the BMW iX. The styling is polarizing. There's no getting around the bold front-end design, but if you can get past the looks, what you find underneath is genuinely one of the most refined luxury EVs you can buy. The iX has earned its reputation as one of the best-built electric SUVs on the road. The interior is genuinely stunning with sustainable, high-quality materials throughout. The seats are supportive without being firm. The ride quality is exceptional with that distinctly BMW combination of comfort and composure. And the cabin is whisper quiet, one of the quietest of any vehicle on this list at any price point. For senior drivers, the iX delivers important practical benefits beyond the luxury feel. The seating position is high and comfortable, making entry and exit easy. The visibility out of the front and side windows is excellent. The driver assistance suite includes BMW's Highway Assistant, which offers hands-free driving on mapped highways at speeds up to 85 miles per hour. That is genuine hands-free capability built right into the package, without needing to pay extra for a higher trim. The iX also delivers some of the longest range available in this category, over 300 miles on most configurations, with the higher trims pushing well past that. The technology is intuitive once you spend a little time with it, and the brand's iDrive system has been refined over many years to remain genuinely user-friendly. For a senior buyer who wants the ultimate combination of luxury comfort, hands-free capability, and class-leading build quality, the BMW iX is a remarkable choice. Number 2 is the EV that quietly became one of the most senior-friendly cars on the market, not in spite of its technology, but because of it. The Tesla Model 3. Now I want to be honest right away, because the Model 3 is not the perfect first pick for every senior. The seating position is low compared to the SUVs on this list, and the nearly all touchscreen interface can be a hurdle for older drivers who are not already comfortable with smartphones and tablets. Those are real considerations worth being upfront about. But for the tech-comfortable senior, the one who already lives in their smartphone, the one who is open to learning a new system, the Model 3 delivers an absolutely outstanding ownership experience. The crash safety ratings are among the highest in the entire automotive industry, which matters enormously as drivers age. The autopilot system that comes standard is one of the most refined and capable driver assistance systems on the market, and it dramatically reduces driver fatigue on highways. The full self-driving package upgrades that to genuine hands-free capability, with the car handling, steering, acceleration, lane changes, and even highway exits and entries on its own. For seniors who do regular long drives visiting children, going to medical appointments, road trips, Tesla's supercharger network is genuinely the most reliable fast charging infrastructure in the country. You plug in, the car tells you exactly where to stop and how long to charge, and it works basically every single time. There is no guessing, no app shopping, no charging anxiety. The Model 3 also benefits from over-the-air software updates, meaning the car gets better while you sleep, bugs get fixed, new features arrive. The car you bought last year is meaningfully improved today. For the right senior buyer, the Model 3 is a remarkable choice. And here we are at number 1, the single best electric vehicle for senior drivers in America right now, the Tesla Model Y. And this pick is not just my opinion. It is backed by real-world senior drivers who are using these vehicles to take 800-mile road trips, recover their independence, and drive more confidently than they have in years. The story that opened this video was about an 84-year-old couple who upgraded from a 2023 Model Y to a brand new 2026 Model Y. They did not upgrade for the horsepower, they did not upgrade for the new light strip, they upgraded for full self-driving. That alone tells you everything. The Model Y solves the seating position issue that holds the Model 3 back. As a crossover SUV, the seating height is genuinely senior-friendly, high enough to make getting in and out comfortable on the knees and back. The cabin is spacious and quiet. The seats are supportive and comfortable on long drives. Heated seats, heated steering wheel, and ventilated seats are available. And for seniors with circulation issues, those features are not luxury, they are borderline medical. But the real game changer is full self-driving. Real senior drivers are reporting that their blood pressure actually went down on long highway drives because the car removed the cognitive load and fatigue of driving. The car handles passing trucks on hills with proper signaling. It stops for stop signs and looks both ways. It changes lanes smoothly when needed. It parks itself at the destination. And every time you take a long trip, you arrive less exhausted, less stressed, and more confident than you did in any gas car you have ever owned. The Model Y also offers the most reliable charging network in America through Tesla's supercharger network. Range comes in at up to 357 miles depending on configuration. Over-the-air software updates keep the car improving. And as the best-selling EV in America for multiple years running, parts availability and service support are stronger than almost any other EV on the market. For senior drivers, the Tesla Model Y is the closest thing to a vehicle that gives you your independence back. That is why it earns the #1 spot. So there you have it, the 10 best electric cars for senior drivers right now in America. The Chevy Bolt EUV for affordable simplicity. The Volvo EX30 for compact luxury and class-leading safety. The Nissan Leaf for budget-friendly crossover practicality. The Volkswagen ID.4 for comfortable family livability. The Ford Mustang Mach-E for genuine hands-free Blue Cruise capability. The Hyundai Ioniq 5 for the most well-rounded senior-friendly package. The Cadillac Lyriq for luxury with hands-free Super Cruise. The BMW iX for the ultimate luxury experience with highway assistant. The Tesla Model 3 for tech-comfortable seniors. And the Tesla Model Y sitting at #1 as the single best EV for senior drivers in America. Here is the bigger picture. Losing the keys does not have to mean losing your independence anymore. The right EV with the right driver assistance technology can extend the safe driving years of millions of seniors by a decade or more. If you have a parent, a grandparent, or a loved one who is worried about their next chapter on the road, share this video with them. The technology is here. The cars are real. And the freedom they bring back is genuine. I am Nick. This has been Nick's Car Review, and I will see you in the next one.